All right, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today is a very special episode. I know I made a video previewing the Chelsea PSG Club World Cup final, but now we're recapping the Club World Cup final, and I'm here with my boy Timothy, my college roommate, one of my best friends, my pro club's midfield
center mid,
maestro,
center mid,
and we're gonna talk about the game. And first of all, how do you feel about the game? First of all, actually, how do you feel about the Club World Cup in general? Like, what are your takeaways from the tournament?
Honestly, I was very skeptical about the tournament going in. It was hyped up to be like a money-making scheme, like a U.S. Americanization of the sport. But honestly, it's been a good game. It's been a good tournament so far. And I mean, summer is over right now. But I feel like it's first season. It was good. It could be better whenever it's maybe in Europe or whenever it's not in the middle of a whole fixture schedule. But no, it's good. It's good. I'm looking forward to next 4 years and more.
Now, yesterday when I made my prediction for the Club World Cup final, I made it seem as if PSG were the overwhelming favorite. I feel like a lot of people thought PSG would be the overwhelming favorites, and Chelsea that are trying to, a puncher's chance. Maybe they'll just score a counter-attacking goal. I said it was going to be Palmer, João Pedro, and Pedro Neto. That would be the key, the three guys that win Chelsea the game.
Yeah.
It ended up being two of the three. So I guess I got that part right. We have to talk about PSG. Is this a Chelsea masterclass or is this a PSG disaster? What do you attribute the game to?
I feel like it's a mix of both because you have Chelsea on one hand who did everything perfectly, minute 1 to minute 90.
Yep.
The press, the possession, the chances being created, the chances being scored, the duels won. On the flip side, you have PSG fans, I feel like you take this with a pinch of salt. One, they lost their star center back. To me, I feel like Pacho has been a rock in PSG's resurgence after Mbappe left. Just because with the intensity that they play at, the high line that they play at, having someone as an elite sweeper like Pacho, elite dueler, he wins the balls, he wins the headers, he's able to track back, he's able to run, eats up space.
Yeah.
They lost that today, and Beraldo, shout out to him. He was not a replacement at all.
No.
But on the flip side, you can't credit to Chelsea. So you have Palma, João Pedro. This is new look Chelsea team. I mean, you could see the glimpses last season where Maresca came in with his philosophy, possession ball, build up play, chances being created left, right, and center. Having a striker like Jackson, obviously he's gonna miss chances for you. You see the difference now where you have that quality difference with João Pedro coming in. You have Palmer being that central role. I feel like whenever Maresca came into the team, Palmer kind of fell off because it's now more of a system. I think they're trying to figure out where Palmer is going to get fit in. But right now in that 10 position, Wayne number 10 is looking like a match made in heaven.
Okay. I'm going to talk about the PSG side of things. I think PSG, I don't want to make it seem like too reactionary, but we watched the game with some of our boys that we went to school with, and one thing that we mentioned was PSG against Arsenal, PSG against Madrid, PSG against Inter Milan. Yeah. These are teams that they face when those teams had low confidence. Yeah. Right? Those teams didn't have any momentum. They didn't have any confidence. They weren't playing the best football of their season. Sure. Right? Even when they played Liverpool was they were kind of coming down the end of the season. Right? Those last 3 months for Liverpool, it was just consistently worse. Yeah, so, sure. PSG's first game, I think in 2025, facing a top side with confidence and in form. Is that a fair?
That's.
Is that a?
I never thought about it that way, but that's a fair assessment. Yeah.
And we see that they're not. They tricked me. I looked at them and I was like, these guys might be one of the best teams in the last 10 years, along with Bayern. Bayern 15, 20, Bayern 20, Madrid 15, Madrid 3 per Madrid.
Barca. I was even hearing stuff about Barca 2011.
Yeah, no.
Too far.
But Barca 2015, Liverpool 18, 19, 19, 20, Man City 5, we're comparing them to those teams. At least
Yeah.
I was thinking they could be at that level. I think they're too young. I think when your key players,
Yeah.
like you're relying on doing who's a 19-year-old, you're relying
Yeah.
on Kvaratskhelia is a little bit older, but I mean,
A lot of them have never been at this level.
they haven't faced pressure yet.
Yeah,
This
true.
is their first season of real pressure. And I think facing a team like Chelsea you're in the Premier League, you're seasoned for things like this.
Yeah.
You have a confident player like Palmer, you have confident players like I said that the midfield is going to be the battling point, and I thought PSG would dominate. They have possession, but Chelsea dominated that midfield today.
Yeah.
Caicedo won every tackle. Enzo made every pass he needed to make. Reece James, I did not think Reece James could play DM in a game of this.
Oh, yeah.
He did. So Chelsea did everything. Even Sanchez made saves.
I was surprised.
Even Sanchez, everybody on Chelsea played. I can't think of any player that didn't play at least decent.
To the high level, yeah.
But PSG, Hakimi hooked. I can't remember last time Hakimi was subbed in the game.
Yeah.
Nuno Mendes was non-existent. Vitinha didn't control the game.
Yeah.
João Neves, the red card showed he didn't do anything in the
lost his
whole game.
head.
Fabio Ruiz was anonymous.
Yeah.
Then Bele was anonymous. Kvaratskhelia was anonymous. Due, yeah, he had a couple shots, but nobody played good on PSG. Like I can say that they held their high up, their head high. So now looking up to next season, is PSG still the best team in the world? I mean, obviously they can't say they are because Chelsea won the tournament. But now that we're looking at them, we're kind of like the fog removed.
Yeah.
Are they still the best team in the world?
I mean,
it's too reactionary.
I feel like it's kind of thing where you win the Champions League, you earn the right to call yourself the best team in the world, at least for another 6 months. So I still give them that title. This definitely puts a lot of doubts in people's minds, understandably so. But at the same time, I think this is a blimp in like a bump in PSG's road where now these players are young. That being said, they're going to mature. They're going to learn from this. The coach is going to learn from this. He's going to go on a ban. I don't know however long, but he has to learn from this. He has to learn from this. And then you look at the team, the structure of the team. How do you get in players off the bench? Because look at Chelsea's players coming off the bench. And that's one thing where investments, it shows. You have Delap coming in. You have Andre Santos coming in. You have... Who else came in? Nkunku came in, yeah. Nkunku came in. And Nkunku is the players who have like started in Bundesliga, started in French League, played for their internationals, and they're coming off the bench. For PSG, it's like, you have Barcola coming in. Outside of that, it's who? Gonzalo Ramos, it's Mayulu. And they have no game changers off the bench who are providing that quality that you need in the final third. Like Barcola, as good as he is, he provides intensity, but he's not the person that you're looking to for final ball.
Yeah.
So off the bench, not really helping your team. I do think going into next season, you have Liverpool, you have Man City, you have Arsenal, you have Barca. I want to say Madrid, I don't know, they didn't fix their striker problem. Their midfield is still looking very shaky, so I'm not going to put
no defenders.
No defenders, injury problems.
Yeah.
It's a transition period, so not really going to put them up there. But Chelsea really made a statement today, so next season is going to be something.
Chelsea made a statement in the last 3 months. Like the form, finishing a fourth in the Premier League. Obviously, Conference League. Yeah, I mean, they were expected to win it, but they still performed.
Yeah.
You mentioned PSG needs signings. I agree. I think they definitely need defensive signings too. I think your only reliable center back is Pacho.
Pacho, yeah.
We've seen Marquinhos for the last 10 years in the Champions League.
They did get a red card for Lucas Hernandez.
But he's not.
I mean, true, yeah.
So I think they need another. Either you're gonna start playing Zaire Emery more, or you sign another midfielder.
Sure. I know they were trying to sign the Bournemouth center back.
Zabani,
yeah.
that'd be a good.
That would be a good one.
And they definitely need game changers up top. So this PSG team is not invincible.
Yeah.
I think they hit form hitting form in November, December is the perfect time to hit, and you just
momentum.
Just go end the season strong.
Yeah.
So at this point, it's hard for me to still say they're the best team in the world because I'd always said it was Barca.
Who would you say is the best team in the world?
I said it was Barca the Inter Milan game is not gonna fool me, right? Because it's a last minute goal. It's not like they dominated them and it's a last minute. So PSG is still probably the best or second, third, top 3 team.
Yeah.
But I going through the whole tournament, I enjoyed the tournament. And this game specifically, we see why athleticism is so key.
Yeah.
In football.
Absolutely.
The way João Pedro was running Beraldo and Marquinhos every single. You can't beat PSG without athleticism.
Yeah.
And it showed today. Let's talk about the goals. The first goal, I thought it was offside actually.
I thought it was offside. Yeah.
I thought it was offside.
But it's pretty close.
There was no VAR. There was nothing.
Give the attacker the benefit of the doubt.
But Malagusto coming down the right wing, cuts in, and this is where Malagusto his decision making is so poor. He tries to shoot a left-footed shot into when there's 3 Chelsea players on the but he eventually cuts it back to Palmer, and this guy's composure. This guy's composure.
Cold Palmer. I gotta give it to him. Like, this guy is one of the most composed finishers, I think, in the current game.
And before he even scored that goal, the first chance when Enzo plays it into João Pedro and he flicks it to Palmer at the edge of the box and he whiskers, like he shoots it and he literally misses by that much.
Oh, I don't think I saw that chance.
Oh, you're still coming in, but he literally missed the goal and we thought everybody thought it was in. The first 2 Palmer goals. That's the only place you can beat Donnarumma in that kind of position because he's so big and lank, he can't dive.
Yeah, on the ground.
He can't get to the ground quickly. Those are the only 2 places he could put it. Do you have a question about Donnarumma for those 2 goals? Are they unsavable? Because Palmer couldn't go.
Yeah.
He couldn't shoot the ball to Donnarumma's left because both times they were blocked off.
Yeah, they were going to be blocked off.
So that was the only place he could go.
Yeah.
Is that too harsh of a criticism or is it?
I'll say it's harsh, just because it's one of those things where you have, I don't know, maybe De Gea in his prime, Alisson in his prime, or like Courtois making a crazy save like that. It's like keepers make those saves, and they should be rightly so praised. Mm-hmm. If a keeper concedes from that chance, like you just gotta hold your hands up and say, oh, fair enough, what a goal, what a finish. But like, yeah.
Speaking about what a finish, the third goal, João Pedro.
Oh,
tell me. If that's Jackson, if that's any other Chelsea forward in the last 5 years since Diego Costa, is he scoring that?
Absolutely not. No, and my thing, I'm a huge fan of Jackson. I feel like strikers who have all around play and able to influence the game in all areas of the pitch would always have my heart. At the same time,
Xerxes.
Man, Xerxes, oh yeah. No, see, Xerxes, United fans next season, don't be worried. Xerxes is cooking up something. Trust me, quote me, he's cooking up something.
Fairs?
But Jackson, he's not scoring that chance, and that's what you pay money for. Mm-hmm. You get the strikers who are able to like deliver in the box, outside of the box. João Pedro is that guy, and Chelsea really did a good one this season.
Is he number 1 in the depth chart?
Yeah,
He's starting the first game next season.
I feel like he would.
Yeah.
Delap is gonna give him a run for his money just because I feel like whenever I watch Delap, I see a warrior. Mm-hmm. So he's not gonna go down without a fight.
Is there a world where João Pedro plays in a 10, Palmer right, Neto left, Delap? Maybe if you're playing a team like Sunderland where you're gonna have a lot of the ball, and you can afford to play Enzo and Caicedo on a pivot. Is there a way where you can play both of them together?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I've definitely seen with Brighton where they line up with João Pedro coming off the left hand. Mm-hmm. So I could see João Pedro at some point in the season playing on that left hand. We have Delap on the 9, Palmer in the 10, I don't know, whoever on the right. And obviously it has to be like a high possession game. So a game where Chelsea is expected to have the ball, expected to dominate the whole pitch, and obviously you have 2 strikers playing off of each other. So yeah, for sure.
Okay, so now let's make our predictions for both of these teams. Now, obviously we're probably gonna say PSG wins Ligue 1. Chelsea, where are they?
I can't really say that though.
Who? Marseille?
Paul Pogba.
Oh, Monaco.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I'm so excited for Pogba to be back. Pogba version 5.0.
But
realistically, no. PSG is gonna walk away with the title. But I'm just, Pogba might leave a little dent in that PSG Monaco game, you know. But
Chelsea, where are they?
Chelsea this season, I think we're pretty much seeing like the final stages of Chelsea for the season. I don't expect any more major signings. I think they might be in the market for a new left winger. I hear rumors of like Rodrigo. I know Gittins.
That's my boy.
Gittins is still gonna get influenced into. They're gonna.
Yeah.
I don't know. Fit him into the system in some capacity. Nkunku's probably gonna leave.
Yep.
I don't know. They might make some changes over there, but this is kind of like Chelsea, and they made their signings very early on in the preseason, so they have a lot of time to gel.
Yeah.
So it could really be terrifying for the Premier League. I don't think I'll put them up there as title challenger just yet, just because I don't.
Why not? What's the difference between Chelsea and Arsenal?
I think the fact that last season's Chelsea, they were playing one game a week. I mean, they were playing 2 games.
But they had
conference league
so
was like 2-11, so it wasn't exactly the same. So I can't really give you a full judgment on what that team is going to look like playing Champions League midweek, playing Premier League on the weekends. It is a young team, but it's a very hungry, talented team. So I can see them 3rd, 4th. I feel like
behind
5th, anything lower than 4th will be disappointing. But at the same time, after it, they finished 4th last season, so they should be aiming for higher.
Yeah.
Premier League, I don't know if they could go for the title, but I would say set those expectations, go for it, put everything in your basket, and see what happens.
Chelsea,
what do you think?
I think PSG, win the league. I think Chelsea, as a team that can perform well against the other big teams in the Premier League, a team they're going to be able to counterattack really well.
Yeah.
So they, get Liverpool, Arsenal, City, Spurs. Those are games that they're going to be able to win.
Yeah.
I think the challenge for all these teams is, can you beat the Bournemouths, the Fulhams, the Sunderlands, all those teams?
Yeah.
I think where Chelsea goes wrong is the mentality in those games. But I feel like now that they've kind of been addicted to winning, they might be a little bit more ruthless. So I think Chelsea can realistically challenge for the title next season. I don't know where they're going to come up. I think in terms of squad, in terms of depth, in terms of everything, this is not just bias talking, but I still think Liverpool is the best team in terms of talented players, squad depth, all that stuff.
X factor.
But I think after that, it's City and Chelsea. Also doesn't give me the.
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like you're downplaying Arsenal right now.
I'm not, because I don't look at Martinelli. Like, for example, I don't look at Martinelli as better than Neto. I don't look at. Until Gyökeres comes in, then yeah. Is Palmer better than Saka? At this point, he is.
Okay.
At this point, he is. Would you rather have a midfield of Caicedo, Enzo, and whoever the third guy is, or Rice, Zubimendi, and Odegaard?
You haven't seen Zubimendi and Rice.
We haven't seen it yet, but for now, we probably trust Chelsea's midfield more, because you've seen at the highest level what they can do.
Yeah.
So I think the Premier is going to be a bloodbath. I don't think there's one clear. I think it's 4 teams that can win it. It doesn't matter. So I don't know what's going to happen, but I think it's 4 teams.
Glory, Man United.
I don't want to see Man United on my ever again. But
yeah, that's a really good point, because I don't want to cut you off.
Yeah, no, you go ahead.
I was gonna say Chelsea's midfield. It's a very expensive midfield, and you could always say, you pay for what you get for it.
Yeah.
100M on Enzo, 100M on Caicedo. You have Palmer coming in, but at the same time, I feel like they have a very good mix of possession and physicality, like technicality and physicality. You have someone like Caicedo. Caicedo is a unicorn of a player. Instead of stamina, he's covering grass. He is comfortable on the ball. And in this day and age, having a center mid who can do all that, you pay top dollar for it. And Chelsea did that. They got it. As a United fan, I'll give my kidneys and everything for Caicedo in my midfield, man. We haven't had a midfielder since Carrick, but it's all right. We move. But I think Chelsea top 4 for sure.
Champions League. Are these semi-final worthy teams? Are these? Obviously, it's gonna situational injuries.
Yeah.
But do you see these being 2 teams that can win the Champions League? Teams that can win. They can win the FA Cup. They can win the French Cup. Like, where do you see? Are there any trophies for these teams next season? We know PSG.
I know PSG is gonna win Ligue 1.
Can Chelsea win a trophy next season? FA Cup, League Cup.
Thing is, England is really.
You can never really.
Predict, because you have Newcastle, winning Carabao Cup. You have Crystal Palace winning the FA Cup. You have, I don't know, whoever.
Yeah.
So it really just depends on who prioritizes what trophy.
Yeah.
Because especially if you're Chelsea now, who obviously takes in the Club World Cup, they might want to go all out for Champions League. So they're not going to prioritize domestic cups.
Yeah.
So you never know who's going to sweep those. I do see with Arsenal, and just piggybacking, just going back to that point of Zubimendi, I feel like Arsenal's problem has been, since they lost Xhaka, is first and second phase build-up.
Okay.
Reintegrating Partey into the team, number 5 into the team. Number 5 into the team helped with that last season.
Yeah.
But I feel like with Zubimendi, they have kind of like a specialist. Now, I don't know how his physicality is going to translate into Premier League because he's someone who is slower. He's slower and he's not as physical. However, that kind of technical security gives you like 5 to 10% extra possession each game. And that might look like very little, but it's a lot in terms of how you're able to rotate the ball, what you're able to do with the ball, like ball movement, being able to move it faster, because the difference in moving the ball by 1-2 seconds is turning recycled possession into a chance.
Yeah.
So having that, I feel like it's very essential for them. A striker like Gyökeres, I'm not his biggest fan. At the same time, he's a guy that scores goals. He's always going to be hungry. He's going to go. He's a goldfish. So he's going to keep going and keep going and keep going. Saka, get him some help on the left wing. Odegaard. I don't know. I'm excited with Madueke. I don't know how it's going to actually end up being, but we'll see. We'll see.
Definitely, I think this was the best iteration of the Club World Cup. I know it's a new kind of way they've done it.
Yeah.
I said before that I like, people were talking about, it's a money grab competition, is this, is that. They've Americanized it, but I mean, would you ever have seen Mamelodi Sundowns in a football match against?
Oh, those guys were actually honestly my team of the tournament. I loved watching those guys.
Yeah, like you would never have seen these teams play against Premier League, La Liga, Ligue 1 teams ever before this. So I enjoyed the tournament. I enjoyed the knockout stage. I enjoyed the final, and now I'm excited because the league started next month.
Yeah.
So football is back next month. Within the next 30 days.
Preseason already started.
Pretty much every league will be back. So I'm excited to see what these two teams look like moving forward. And yeah.
What do you think could be better for Club World Cup? Could be different.
I mean, it was just too kind of showman, like having players walk out.
Yeah.
Like in terms of the games, I don't have issues with the games.
Yeah.
It was just kind of like the whole pageantry around but I mean, that's because it was held in probably. But actually, the way football is moving, it's kind of moving to more showman, like moving games to Saudi,
into
and
the US.
Qatar. It's going to be like more money, more money and whatever. But as long as the games are good, then I don't have a problem with how they kind of do everything. But
I do think they need to scrap the Nations League because we're playing too many games, so the quality is gonna get diluted at some point.
Yeah,
scrap Nations League, whatever tournaments, Carabao Cup. Thanks for the memories. It's time to go.
Whoa!
It's time to go.
That's a hot take. No,
I feel like because the less games we have in the season, the higher quality. Give these guys a rest and let me see them playing at 100% level. These guys are all playing at 70%. You see PSG. I don't want to make excuses for them, but they have a long season where they've competed for the trophies, like every single trophy, and they've been winning everything. So it's not too expected that you see them dwindling off into the month of July. So no excuses, but you kind of see what happens when the best teams play so many games.
Fair. Well, tournament's over. Now we're focusing on pre-season content and preparing for the next season. And you guys are going to be seeing content like who are the top 10 squads going into next season, things like that. Prediction content for the next couple of weeks. Hopefully, my boy Tim can join me in another one of these videos. Really appreciate you showing up and coming on the channel. And thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like this video. Leave your comments below on the Club World Cup as a whole, on PSG as a whole, Chelsea as a whole, kind of what you expect next season from these teams. And can't wait to see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.